the news tonight, Anambra State government directs removal of structures on drainages. Labour Minister Ngige joins 2023 presidential race. Chief Justice of Nigeria Mohammed warns judges against illicit wealth. Plane crash kills at least 6 people in Haiti. Before the news in detail, here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has asked those who build on the path of Okpogo Sakamori and other drainages in Albaro, Onitsha North and South to urgently remove their structures. The governor made the plea at Onitsha South Local Government Area Headquarters during a meeting with landlords whose buildings have been marked for removal in the area. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata filed a report taken from her.
The governor, represented by his deputy, Dr. Onyekachukwu Ibezim, directed residents to vacate and start building on natural waterways, noting that it poses a threat to the environment and humanity. The governor said the essence of the meeting was to dialogue with the landlords instead of applying force, assuring that the present government is determined to bring grassroots development to the people. Governor Soludo noted that the environment is threatened as a result of blocking the waterways, which causes flooding and erosion. He recalled how 5 workers of a bank was drowned in the area as a result of blockage of waterways, assuring that his administration is poised to make Anambra a livable state devoid of environmental hazards.
Therefore, not each uso in a engineering block door, engineering was Sicilia, there was Sicilia. On the other side of the above, if we need to then, in this area, the daughter only was Sicilia to the extent in alliance with the physical planning people, in 45 area.
The chairman of Anambra State Fiscal Planning Board, Barrister Chike Madekwe, explained that the present government is not out to oppress anybody, but to ensure the safety of the people, urging those whose houses have been marked for removal to urgently follow implementation.
Deputy Governor Oziosi. I'm surprised that money around it because now any wide publicity and expect over too many people because some of the people are representatives of markets. Same we can in one person man at the market I will have about 200 shops. So I assume no. Now the government has not set up to oppress anybody. Government exists to secure the welfare and security to safety of the people.
The Transition Committee Chairman of Onitsha South Local Government Area, Mr. Emeka Asanya, appealed to the government to ensure full implementation of the projects and remove all illegal structures, irrespective of political affiliation, status, brotherhood, and denomination of the owners. Some of the landlords, including Mr. Uche Obuagu and Chief Ikechukwu Odimegu, equally made their cases, appeal to the government to have consideration.
The Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, has officially declared to join the presidential race for the 2023 general election in Nigeria. Dr. Ngige, who made the formal declaration at St. Mary's Catholic Church Field, Alo Idemile South Council area, being his country home on Tuesday, 19th April 2022, amidst jubilation by party delegates, friends, stakeholders, past and incumbent lawmakers, well-wishers and Alo people, said that he has the requisite experience and capacity to take the country to the next level. Correspondent Stella Ibuka reports.
The minister made the formal public declaration at his homeland, where he said has a historic nostalgia for him, having begun his political sojourn from the exact venue in 1996 after his tenure as former President General of Allo People's Convention. Although the APC is yet to conduct its primaries to pick its presidential candidate, Senator Ngige said he was sure of picking up the ticket ahead of other candidates. The minister, who also represented Anambra Central at the Senate, said he has experience in all the three arms of government and will hit the ground running from day one if elected president.
Nigerians know me and I know Nigerians. That is why I am here to answer you people on what we are doing last.
Earlier in his remarks, the leader, National Forum for Southeast Presidency of Igbo Extraction, Dr. Patrick Enumeku, contended that since 1999, all other geopolitical zones have produced presidents, with the exception of the Southeast, calling for equity, justice, and fairness.
We believe in one united Nigeria, where justice and fairness supersede. By virtue of that, National Forum for Southeast Presidency firmly believe that Nigeria can get it better.
The body officially endorsed Senator Ngige as its candidate, noting that after consultations and investigations, he has been found worthy to serve as the president of the country. Many dignitaries, including the President General of Allo People's Convention, Chief Uzoma Uboma, the representative of the state chairman of APC and state secretary of the party, Chief Chukwuma Adikube, the leader of APC Progressive Forum Southeast, Chief Chukwudi Oba, the leader, National Assembly Old Members Forum, Honorable Osite Egwatu, took turn to praise the leadership qualities and antecedents of the presidential candidate. Other dignitaries who graced the occasion were the traditional ruler of Allo, Igwe Collins Chukwu Mesele, and his cabinet members, national and state officers of the party, former and incumbent members of the National and State Assembly, local government and ward chairman of APC, among others. High points were special plenary persuading Senator Ngige to run the presidential race by past legislators, led by Right Honorable Ozo Oramadu, and dance steps by Senator Chris Ngige. From Allo Idemili South, I am Stella Ibuka reporting.
The new building of Customary Court Bagana has been inaugurated by the State Chief Judge, Justice Onoche Anyachebelo. The ceremony attracted stakeholders from the community and state judiciary. Paul Izoke has details.
Inaugurating the new court building, Justice Anyachebelo commended the community for embarking on and completing the initiative, assuring that the judiciary would ensure effective utilization of the structure to enhance dispensation of justice. He explained that customary courts are invested with jurisdiction of hearing and determining both criminal and civil cases under native laws and customs. The Chief Judge, however, explained that the justice sector does not accommodate customs that undermine justice, equity, and good conscience, and expressed the belief that communities will abolish such customs.
Special day in the history of Anambra State Judiciary. The customary court is vested with jurisdiction to hear and determine both criminal and civil cases under native law and custom. We appreciate the Abagana town for the building, and in doing so, we are aware and conscious of the fact that the town union is supported by prominent individuals whom we sincerely appreciate.
In an address on behalf of the community, the Town Union Caretaker Committee Chairman, Mr. Linus Okafor Ogunwa, thanked the traditional ruler of the community, Igwemba Malu Okeke, for facilitating the project and others who contributed in one way or another to actualizing it. The community requested, among other things, the establishment of a high court in the Injikwa local government area and stated its readiness to provide befitting complex for the court, which they noted will help accelerate dispensation of justice.
Abagana as a community will make effort to ensure that we build a befitting complex that will house the new High Court, if approved. We are optimistic that the creation of Njikoka Judicial Division will go a long way to reduce the pressure experienced in the judicial system and also enhance speedy dispensation of justice in the state.
In his remarks, one of the prominent sons of the community, Chief Napoleon Onyeshi, expressed the hope that the court will help bring dispensation of justice closer to the people. Also speaking, a community leader, Chief Henry Boeli, while expressing satisfaction with the actualization of the court project, noted that it will help promote rule of law, justice, and protection of fundamental human rights.
Justice must be prevailed in this place. There have been customary court, even during the colonial days. But this one is very, very important. And the way I look at it, though it's a town union development, that we must appreciate some individuals that make it to be possible.
The Chief Judge delegation earlier paid a courtesy call on the traditional ruler, Igwe Okeke. From Abagana in Njikoka Council area, Paul Ezoke, ABS News.
In an endeavor to make quality primary education accessible to the indigent, the former Commissioner for Women Affairs, Lady Henrietta Abata, has launched a trust fund for Pinecrest School to give back to the society. Correspondent Kende Chukwuchukudi reports.
The school aims to provide quality education to the indigent at little or no cost, according to the proprietress, Lady Abata, who said being an educationist, she decided to give back to society by starting the school to ensure quality education for the indigent, especially those whose parents can't afford it and send to the street to hawk or trade.
I have a passion for education. I said, let me start something for the nursery, primary, and then maybe secondary. I can't think of any child who will just be going about without the first living certificate. It pains me. So I want the public to share my burden, to help me to reach to these less privileged people.
Professor Anthony Abata, who is the husband of the school proprietress, emphasized that quality education is important for the holistic development of a child and has decided to support his wife in her endeavor to give back to society through education.
The foundation, is catering for indigent children, and we know that education is very vital for the progress of a child. It's important that to train children, if you give them a good education, a child can always make his own way. And if he's not educated, it's a liability to society and it's dangerous to himself and to others.
In the same vein, the proprietress of Jefta International School, Pastor Edith Chukwuogo, noted that it's important to give children quality education through sound morals and knowledge, teaching without compromise as such should not be out of reach for the indigent, hence the support for Lady Abata.
The main reason was to educate the child properly in the Christian way. So it's a Christian-based initiative. And also to give them quality education without cheating, without compromising, and also with Christ as part of the education. My motivation was God, and He provided, and along the line we had to provide for the less privileged and the indigent students so that they could also have sound education.
Others who spoke at the event, including Mr. Patrick Ilodigwe, a guest, and Mrs. Chisom Eze Umudo, the headmistress of the school, said quality education is indispensable and the need to support such endeavors is also important. The event featured performances by the pupils of the school and a band musical performance.
Umueri General Assembly UGA has sworn in newly elected officials to man the affairs of the community. The swearing-in ceremony, which was conducted according to the constitution of the community and geared towards promoting peace, unity and grassroots leadership, took place at Umueri Civic Center. Chidima Ikanyong was there and reports.
The newly elected members of Umueri General Assembly are President General Chief Johnny Mechie, Deputy President General Chief Mr. Udenze John Ajana, Secretary General Mr. Achunike Iveukwu, Assistant Secretary Conrad Nzediegu Obiara Francis, and Treasurer Mr. Tochi Henry Chidebelu. Others are Financial Secretary Mr. Wisdom Onwara, Welfare 1 Evangelist Ikechukwu Amatuigwe, Provost 1 Mr. Timothy Anudumoka, Anidemaka Ogwejiofo, Provost 2 Emeka Cosmos, Anekwe Ejimofo, Provost 3 Mr. Nwakonuche, Provost 4 PRO 1 Mr. Ifeanyi Vincent Ofokansi, PRO 2 Mr. Igwenago Callistus, Auditor 1 Mr. Ojadi Kenneth, Auditor 2 Pastor Pius Nweke, Legal Advisor 1 Barrister Nancy Johnson Chinwike, Legal Advisor 2 Barrister Anthony Nonsomora. The former President General of Umueri, Chief Charles Ifediora, who handed over the baton of leadership to his successor, Chief Johnny Mechie, noted that the election conducted on the 5th of March was 99% successful and urged any member of the community that might have been aggrieved one way or another during the election period to accept the mandate of the people and join hands in moving the community forward.
I feel very happy. I want to thank God Almighty who made this day possible. It is the Lord's doing, and we are happy that today has come to pass. God be the glory. We had the election conducted on the 5th of March, and today we have handed over. So it's a thing of joy, and I've given God all the glory.
A chieftain of the community, Chief Sam Umade, conducted the swearing-in of the newly elected ESCO.
And bear true allegiance. Anambra State. And the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Speaking immediately after the handover, the newly elected President General of Umueri General Assembly, Chief Mechie, appreciated the members of UGA and promised to give his best to making Umueri stand out in Anambra. He further called on all sons of Umueri, both home and in the diaspora, to come together in making their homeland a livable and enviable one.
It's a miracle, finally. After a couple of years and trial, and we have done it, we've arrived. So everything is fantastic, and we thank God for it. My expectation from my people is I'm expecting all Umueri people abroad, home and abroad, to join hands with me for us to develop this community, to move this community to a new level.
Present during the event were members of Umueri Royal Cabinet and the clergy, among others. From Umueri, I am Chidemma Ikanyo reporting for ABS News.
Still to come in the news tonight, Chief Justice of Nigeria Mohammed warns judges against illicit wealth. Plane crash kills at least 6 people in Haiti. Here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns after this time out. Please join us again.
Traveling? You deserve the absolute best. Enjoy maximum comfort in our new buses with more legroom, reclinable seats, onboard entertainment, and much more. Pick your preferred seat. Choose your preferred schedule. Travel on your terms. Ready for a premium ride driven by the best captains out there? Book now.
You're welcome back to the news. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Ibrahim Mohammed, has warned the judges to flee from unmerited wealth and ostentatious lifestyle that will land them into trouble. Justice Mohammed said that as judicial officers, judges must shun vainglory, dishonesty, disposition, and ostentatious lifestyle, born out of corrupt acquaintances. The CJN issued the warning while administering the oath of office on 6 judges for the Federal High Court and 1 for the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory. He said that the National Judicial Council, NJC, will never rest in the effort to fish out the bad eggs within the judiciary and show them the way out. Justice Mohammed said that corrupt judges can only run but will not have the capacity to hide from the long arm of the disciplinary apparatus of the NJC. The CJN said that though judges are not known to possess supernatural powers to perform wonders, but however charged the new judges to be prepared for demand to do impossible for the society. A small plane has crashed onto a major road in the Haitian capital, Port-au-Prince, killing at least 6 people. The aircraft was on its way from the capital to the southeastern port town of Jacmel when it came down in the suburb of Carrefour. It injured several people on the ground. The pilot was one of those who initially survived but died of his injuries in hospital later. Officials said engine failure was to blame. The aircraft had sent a distress signal some 20 minutes after takeoff, the country's Civil Aviation Authority said. Prime Minister Ariel Henry expressed sympathy with the families of the victim. And now sports. Erik ten Hag will leave Ajax to become Manchester United manager next season, the English Giants confirmed. The 52-year-old, who has signed a 3-year contract, faces a huge tax to revive the club fortunes after a 5th consecutive trophy-less season. The Dutchman became the 5th permanent manager of Old Trafford since Alex Ferguson's retirement in 2013, sent the 20-time English champions into decline. Ten Hag is on course to win this hard title league with Ajax and took the 4-time European champions to the semi-finals of the Champions League in 2019 for the first time in 22 years. United sit 6th in the Premier League, 23 points behind leaders Manchester City, and are unlikely to qualify for next season's Champions League. The club have been looking for a permanent manager since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked in October. The remains of the late Mrs. Christiana Njideka Ezefe, wife of the first civilian governor of Anambra State, have been laid to rest in her husband's compound at Iwuku in Agota local government area. Late Mrs. Ezefe, who died at the age of 81, was survived by her husband, former Governor Chukwuemeka Ezefe, children, grandchildren, and numerous other relatives. Queen Anibogo reports.
The burial ceremony, which attracted dignitaries from all walks of life, began with a procession from the Salvation Army. In his sermon, the Territorial Commander, Nigeria Territory of the Salvation Army, Daniel Kasuso, said there is nothing more important than a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, who has delivered mankind from the bondage of sin. He affirmed that the deceased accepted Jesus as her personal Lord and Savior and expressed the hope that in her death she has been promoted to glory. In their separate remarks, the first daughter, Dr. Ogelue Ezefe Ugoji, and second daughter, Dr. Neka Onwubeke, explained that their mother was a woman who loved people, taught her children very important life lessons, and appreciated God for giving them such a precious gift as their mother. In his condolence message, the Vice President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide, Chief Damian Okeke Ogene, said her demise was a rude shock and a pointer that death is inevitable, and asked the family, especially the children, to continue to uphold the image and name of the family.
She lived a very good life, very peaceful woman, very lovely, very kind. Hardly to see her type anymore. It's a model. They must put in place what their mother taught them. But they must try to uphold the image and name of the family.
In their separate remarks, the former special advisor to former Governor Willie Obiano, Chief Edozie Ezeugwa, and the member representing Orumba South constituency in the State House of Assembly also consoled the family, noting that the deceased was exceptional in the arts of kindness.
A very lovely woman, virtuous woman. So I pray that God will continue to comfort them, especially at this period of time, that they will take solace in God.
It's a good mother, and I wish all the children, with the Okwadike himself, I wish them good life, to remain in soul and spirit with God.
In a vote of thanks, the younger brother of former Governor Ezife, Chief Roy Ezife, appreciated God for his mercy and thanked all that graced the occasion and prayed God to bless them. Dignitaries that attended the ceremony included the wife of the late Vice President of Nigeria, Mrs. Ekweme, Apga Chieftain Chief Romy Ezeonwuka, one-time presidential aspirant Dr. Kinsley Mogalo, among others. Special prayers for the family, special choir rendition, dance, olfactory, and interment featured during the events. From Ibuku, Agwata Council Area, Queen Anibogo, ABS News.
And that's just about it on the news. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points again. Anambra State government has directed removal of structures on drainages. Labour Minister Ngige has joined 2023 presidential race. Chief Justice of Nigeria Mohammed has warned justice against illicit wealth. And we also told you that a plane crash has killed at least 6 people in Haiti. Before we go, here's the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chidema Oranwa. Good night.